If there is anything that is of utmost importance to the agrarian communities of Ezi, Inanoche North, Ukala Ebu, Ukala Okute, and Ebu, all in Oshimili North, then it is a good road. To say the obvious, unhindered access to market, labor, raw materials, capital, and human resources are all marks of healthy economy. Efficient transportation systems are highways to economic prosperity. But this is not so with the aforementioned communities whose 12.64-kilometer road that connects the resilient and peaceful rural dwellers has failed, thereby affecting their only means of livelihood, which is farming. According to the people, they have reached out to the Delta State government through various channels to help fix the less than 13 kilometers road constructed during the tenure of former Governor James Ibori, but to no avail.
They have decided to come together to put one or two things together, at least to give it, put some palliatives to see how the road, can be a little bit motorable. But that is not enough. What can the community do?
You can see His Royal Highness Obi Clement Ejiofor personally supervising this self-help effort to help our people have easy access on this road.
When we talk about government, yes, we all are inclusive, and I think the Delta State government in particular, they are trying in execution of many of these road projects, but will engrave their indulgence to come and pay particular attention on this peculiar road. Why do I call it a peculiar road? Because it's a road that links the economical crops of the communities to the town, and also that is the only access road from the inner communities like Ebu, Ukala Okute, Ezi, down to other areas. So I want to sincerely appeal to the concerned to help us to look into it.
Pro-growth economic environment cannot be created without the essential physical infrastructure that aids mobility of people, products, and information. As the world is becoming increasingly networked, interdependent, and service-oriented, the capacity to transact business efficiently, speedily, safely, and with ease are becoming more and more important to economic development, social cohesion, and cultural revival, because good roads are critical to exports.
Government failed us. We have reached out to them. We have told them to come and to our aid. The road is lapidating, gutters and everywhere. We can't sell out our goods. We can't go to market to buy. From Ezi to ILLAH is 1,500 naira. Formerly we pay 200 naira to ILLAH. That's a problem. If I'm going to Ukala Okute now, they will charge me 500 naira, or if not, more than that. If the about food sales here, it becomes an organ. It's become a strong truth in our life.
Pressure has been on. From what I know, this road was last touched during the administration of James Ibori. When we had the DLUA still working, they used to come occasionally to do remedial work on the road. But for over 10 years now, nobody has done anything on this road, and it has become very deplorable. One of the biggest markets in Oshimili North is the AK market in Ebu and the one in ILLAH. And our people always move from here to those markets. Now it's almost impossible to go there now. You have to do a round tripping. If you're going from Ezi now to ILLAH, in fact, you prefer to go to Akuku, all the way to Akuku, go through Aniwalo to ILLAH, rather than going through this route. Many people have been kidnapped here. Many people have been maimed on this route because the place is bad. Herdsmen are in all these forests now. Because for you to go, in fact, you can't travel here once it's 4 or 5 p.m. in the evening. It's a risk, big risk. Many people have been attacked on this road. So our people thought it that while we've been calling on government, we're yet to get a positive response. We said, okay, what can we do on our own? We got our people to contribute money to buy stones and then through self-labor fill up the very terrible portions of the road. These stones you're seeing, we're paying almost 30,000 naira per trip. And we are going to do close to 20 trips on this road to even make it passable. That money would have been improve the livelihood of our people here, but we're not using it to do road repairs. So I have records here. We have written to government. The PGs of both Ezi Ukala and Ebu, we've come together. This one we wrote to the Commissioner for Works. That was July 2020. If you look here, Ezi Development Union had done an appeal on this road. This was 3rd December 2018 to the same government. This was one they wrote to the police commission about the security issues on this road. This was in 2019, January 2019. Recently, this one is just May, on 25th of May. We did a reminder to the state governor on this situation. We know that there's so much to be done in the state, but we cannot continue to wait and allow people to die before government comes to our help. So what we are doing now is to appealing if government can please urgently come and intervene here and save our people. The government promises us prosperity for everybody. With this type of condition, we cannot prosper. So we are appealing to the state government to please come to our aid and help us.
Because of the deplorable state of the link road, the axis has become a den of kidnappers, killer herdsmen, and other criminal elements.
Even for we that apply this road, we tend to apply this road with caution. We don't go as at when we go when we have maybe some security details that are accompanying us, like our vigilante. You can see our vigilante everywhere. Yes. So the government should please. We are appealing. We are actually appealing. They should come to our aid. The road is a menace. The people are actually suffering.
Individually, it has affected me negatively because most times we take this route to our farms and to the market at Ebu on Eke days. And you know, from before now, I wish you came before we poured these things. You will see how bad it is. Most times, we don't even want to go to the market.
The road take the affect me. We say if I dey drive bike now, when I reach west, the road place where we say the road no good. Sometimes Okada go feel spoil for there. Sometimes people they stand for road begin they collect up people Okada because of the road. So the road not just good. I told me they help us do the road, make it okay.
As it all spoil finish, if kidnapper call, we no go free run or anything because it don't spoil finish. Sometimes I dey fall if rain fall. I dey fall for bike. We no go know where the road pass.
We're already at the harvesting period. And the major challenge is that after this harvest, how do they process? At the end of the processing, how are these farm produce taken to the market? These are one of the challenges, which is as a result of the bad road.
Okay, we have so many challenges according to what we face for here. Because we do farm products for here. So, and our challenge is that after we work for the year finish, sometimes if we want to carry our products go markets, we have many problems along the road due to the roads have spoiled, especially from Ebu to, because we have 2 markets that we sell our markets. We have Ebu market, that's a cave, and the other market for Ezi. The other markets now from Olona, it's a local side. So along the road, the place have spoiled, as in we have a lot of challenges. To have some motor, or let's say if na small, all those motor that we are needing to carry our markets out, some have stopped coming here due to the challenge they are gotten from the road. So that's the challenges that we have.
Who have even told us that they are ready to, once government approves, they're ready to go ahead, mobilize, and come to do the work and then follow up their payments. But up till now, nothing has happened. Our next plan now, the 3 PGs, is to go and meet our rep in the house to equally complain to them. We're begging from all fronts. We know the governor, if there's anybody who has done well in this Delta North, Okowa has done very well in terms of roads. But my concern is that a road linking 3 major communities, and this is an agrarian community. This is the only thing we can get that will impact on our lives. I think it's something that the government needs to give attention to.
One way government could demonstrate its seriousness about creating an enabling environment for inclusive economic prosperity, as encapsulated in the SMART mantra, is by prioritizing the development of effective transportation system for the rural dwellers.
Vote maka na onwere ife na alụ n'ụzọ ni gwanu gọọmenti nọ n'isi oche na anyị na-ata afụ ụzọ anyị adị na mma onwe n'otu anyị dị anya na awa ime ọfịa na-eju ugbo si n'ụwa na ọ dị na mma ụnụ afọ na anyị ka anyị desi anyị eju ugbo pupu nudo dịkwa eme mmachi ekwe onye ọbụla akwụkwọ the tide and sand no dey put pepper na the time waiting that they call am na him that do this road since those party those politics na no dey do road for us they no dey do anything for us e no good. That politician where saying go do anything, we don't go put anything for am. Make una kuku the tide and see as our road today. From east to west, we no get road.
For me myself, I'm a local man, and by the time there's no job in the shop, I will use the bag to go around. You understand? But as at now, I'm going to Ebu, and as you can see now, the road is very bad. Most times where you're not supposed to slow down because of all these armed robbers, when you get to that place, you will slow down because there's a pothole. You can't fly the pothole. But whereby the road is good, I believe the increase of the armed robber operating on the road will reduce. So what we are begging is that if the government can be able to do the road for us, I believe it will be good for everybody to apply.
The existential plight of the rural poor will experience significant improvement when they have access to markets in urban centers. When economic activities intensifies in rural areas, rural-urban migration will decline. By this implication, crime rates in cities will decline and Nigeria will become safer.
People have said it all, but we are pleading on our government, most especially our able governor, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, to please use his good office to help us. You can take a look at our roads. It's unfair. Just take a look at it. Today we decided to bring out our time, mobilize our youth, and beg our most people that are high-class people to help us.
In a nutshell, the people of Ezi, Ukala Kingdom, Ebu, and ILLAH will remain internally indebted to Governor Ifeanyi Okowa if something is done to alleviate the plights of these people.
They are not asking for hospital. They are not asking for school. They are not asking for markets. The only major challenge of the people from Olona, Ezi, Ebu, and ILLAH is just one request: good road. And when that is done, they will join the league of those who are indeed addressing His Excellency Governor Ifeanyi Okowa as the road master.